Okay, your nose keep running and the money keep coming. Hey, I'ma keep ballin'. Hey, rock a park, ballin'. Hey, carefree, I've been living carefree. So much in the air, we can.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. Here we've got a couple of big targets who will try to be key contributors in both today. It's Jeffrey's Broncos going up against Marshall's Jets. Stadium standing by for the call. Here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, thanks. We are across the Hudson from at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Denver Broncos and the New York Jets. They come out with one back and three tight ends. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's brought down. Coach hinted to us that we may see some old power football here in this game. We got a taste of it on that first down run.
I love how he hinted it to us, and then when we were watching practice, we were watching what they call inside drill with the offensive and defensive line, and they kept putting more defenders on the other side and saying, block that. I don't care how many guys are in there. I want to run the football this week, and boy, it has paid off for them in this game.
Here's Wilson, brought in by Coates. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they could do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have two remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second down and just one. Shift together here from the D-line. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. On second down, here's Wilson, and it's incomplete. Marshall, the intended receiver, and it's third and short. A look at the starting side for the offense and Brandon Marshall.
I think the thing that impresses me most about Brandon Marshall is his strength. How he runs his routes, how he wins against defensive backs downfield, how it's so tough to keep him from getting the football.
Now Wilson. He's got a man open. That's Marshall. And he's brought down after a good game. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
From the red zone, that Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though,
nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and he operates against the blitz. If you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Third and long, it's Wilson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolded.